So today, we will discuss the equation of circle. So we define circle as a shape on a plane that has fixed point, which we call center, and has equidistant points that in the same plane. So the standard form for a circle is this: x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals to r squared, where h and k is the coordinates for the center of circle, and r represent the length or the radius of points to center. So how do we find the standard form of circle given the center and radius? So for example, we have a center of 2 and negative 3 given the radius of 4. So we can use this standard form. So x minus h, which is 2 squared, plus y minus k, which is negative 3 squared, equals to r squared, which is 4. Now x minus 2 is simply like that. We leave it like this. Plus y minus negative 3. Okay. Subtracting negative value will yield as addition. So it will become y plus 3 squared equals to 4 squared, which is 16. So this is the simplified form for the standard form of the of this specific circle. Okay, so let's move. So what if we have a circle which has center of negative 1 and 5 and radius of 6? So same process. We just input the values of h and k, then r. Okay, so x minus h, which is negative 1 squared, plus y minus k, or simply y minus 5 squared, equal to r squared, which is 6 squared. Now x minus 1 or x minus negative 1 is x plus 1 squared, plus copy y minus 5 squared, equals to 6 squared, which is 36. Okay, therefore this is our standard form for this given circle. So but what if we have a circle at the origin, or we have the center of the circle at the origin? So at the origin. Now given that it's in the origin, its center is at 0 and 0 coordinate. Oh, so let's say that the radius of this circle is 5. Now, how do we find the equation or the standard form of this circle? So again, same process. X minus h, or 0 I mean, squared, plus y minus k, which is 0 squared, equals to 3 squared. Now we can write x minus 0 as x squared, since we are just subtracting the x value to a nothing. So we can leave it like this. It's the same as x minus 0. So same here, we got y squared equals to r squared, which is 5 squared. Now we can bring this down, x squared plus y squared equals to 5 squared, which is 25. Now this is our standard form given the um given the um circle at the origin. So it's just x squared plus y squared. There is no more operation in or a binomial in the standard form. But what if we are given with um, a standard form or the standard form of a circle, and we need to find its radius and center? So how do we do it? So for example, we have here x minus 3 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals to 25. Okay, so how do we find its radius, okay, and center? So the process will be simply reversed. Okay, we're now out to find the radius and center. So if we follow this standard form, we can say that the center is 3, okay, not negative 3, since we have x minus h here. Okay, if our h here is negative 3, okay, then it will become x plus 3, which is not equal to this. So it must be positive. H must be positive if the operation is negative. Okay, vice versa, H must be negative if the operation is positive. Okay, since we have y plus 2 here, that means that the y or k coordinate of this circle is negative 2. Now radius is simply r squared, and that is equivalent to 25. Now r squared is equal to 25. Now to find the value of r, we need to square it. Now square root of r squared will be simply r, and square root of 25 will be simply 5. Therefore, our radius is 5. And this is our answer. Now, let's follow with the next example. Now, for example, we have here a x squared plus y squared equals to 49. Okay? How do we find its center and radius? Okay? Now, since, as I say before, if this is just x squared, no binomial stuff, it's the value of each value here is 0. Same goes as this y value here. It will become 0 since y minus 0 is y or simply y. Okay, so if we don't see any operation here in x, therefore its value is 0 or the coordinate of the center is 0. Now we have the center and we need to find the radius. Now radius squared is equal to what? 49. And square root of 49 is simply 7. Therefore our radius here is 7. And this is our answer. And that's how you find the standard form of a circle given its center and radius.